Hi, my name is Ipaintcreatures, also known as IPC. Welcome to my creative channel right here on YouTube. And what today's video is all about is how being creative and doing art daily allows me to take more risks in my life, and experience much more richer quality in my life too. And right here I'm showing you a commission I did. I love to paint on wild surfaces, from hats to backpacks to anything that that we can clothe ourselves with, and bring the color and the fantastical ideas back in the world to hopefully remind everyone that's our main power, is to be creative and imaginative. And a lot of us have shut it down. I guess there's a lot of studies done that before like 6 years old, we have like 400 questions we're asking every day as a kid. And we're just in wonderment of this fantastical planet Earth that we live in, and then it starts to decline after 6 years old, and we lose all that. And I think what starts replacing in our imagination and our imaginative abilities is a lot of worry and doubt. And I was even flubbing my words right there, because that's a hard thing to talk about, right? Is how we use that word rumination. We just let the same worries go round and round, and doubt in our head, and we don't have forward thinking. And to do painting on a hat like this, and I'm painting from my imagination, not really using any references, just expressing myself and using it as a valid communication tool to connect with my social world, because the stereotype of being an artist is you're always kind of inside yourself, and you don't come out too much, and then you sit in the corner and you paint and draw. But the World Wide Web, and especially the pandemic these days, has opened a whole world for me, like where I, really use my art to reach out and connect with common folks, get in dialogues that help me see I'm not alone in some of my struggles and some of my disbeliefs. But most of all, it opens up that channel again to be a kid where you just risk, you risk all the time, and you're willing to take your ideas that are really deep down in your life and put them out in the world and give them a chance to grow, put the seeds out there. And so doing art like this, especially on a hat, especially under the pretense of getting paid, I basically just have to go for it and take all my practice I do in my sketchbooks, and I draw from life and paint from life a lot, and I do tons of creative writing this way too, and it allows me just to take an empty canvas or a blank page and just go for it, put language and expression out in the world that doesn't exist, and be okay with it. And then internally, it builds up those muscles to be able to think from the beyond, live in the end, live in my wish fulfilled, and know that all my ideas are valid, and I can put them out in the world, and I can create a better quality life and experience all the things that I want and desire, and just have an adventure with life, and stop worrying and doubting, fubbing my words, worrying and doubting about all these things. And that classic proper term, I'm concerned, no, just get in the water, start swimming, start splashing, start having a great time. And this is why I do art every day. And it doesn't have to be painting or drawing. It can be creative expression, just looking at the life real creative. And I'm applying the airbrush right here. So I take a lot of risks on these hats, because there's no turning back. It's really hard to erase what you're doing. So it's fantastical. So hit that bell button, hit that subscribe. Thank you for watching the Ipaintcreatures YouTube channel. And I'll see you folks real soon.